Welcome to the SSL Season 5 Cup Round 1 First Leg. That is a mouthful, but actually pretty similar to the rest of the intros. We've got our first interdivisional cup round. This is a, league-wide competition. So all the teams have entered. Well, Sans too. I'm not quite sure which teams have gotten buys. I think it was the league winner and somebody else. But that means this is the first time we'll really get to see the difference between a Division 2 and a Division 1 team. Will we really see the difference today? Well, perhaps we will in this first match. We do have FC Kaapstad taking on Cairo City. They'll be visiting Cairo City. Both these teams having a lot to play for and, to be frank, a lot to make up for. Cairo City got absolutely, they got absolutely a little bit run over by the refs. They awarded 4 penalties to Tokyo, whom only scored 2, but found 2 other ways to score more goals and would wind up winning that match 4-2. On the other side, FC Kaapstad, while being second in the division, got absolutely run over by the league leaders, Accra FC. I believe it was a 5-0 game for Accra. So both teams looking to come back today. I believe Cairo City have changed it up. They are playing in a, I want to say 4-1-4-1. An immediate effect off the free kick there. Connor Aspilicueta finding a way to put his team in front very early on at home. And FC Kaapstad shocked quite early on. That was a great header by Aspilicueta. Unfortunately, not much of an opportunity for Lua there. Lua had a really good game despite losing 5 or 4-0. I'm not quite sure if I'm honest. But Cruz is looking to perhaps get a chance back for Kaapstad now. Out to Cruz on that left-hand side again. With a deep cross into Valor on that right-hand side. Larson with a good look, but skies the opportunity. Cairo now the other way on the right here, and ball will be put into the box, and Torres with a good looking shot somehow goes way wide of the net. Unfortunate for them, though Kaapstad have had good chances with the ball. We'll see if they can get it back here. Kaapstad are playing they're playing well in that passage of play. Unfortunate to not score there. They're playing in a 3-4-3 asymmetric on that right hand side. They have a extra winger there, though they have 2 strikers. It looks like a number 3. Free kick now recovering, though intercepted, and back the other way here for Kaapstad. So Dowsey down the left-hand side there. Challenging free kick and managed to find Gordon, though Gordon turns the ball over immediately. Calvatore looking to go the other way now. Bjorkda's on the ball. Bjorkda's beating one man, unable to beat Kamavinga, though does recover and still looking to hold on that left-hand side. Bjorkda's being played in now instead with a chance off the outside of the bar, and Lua can kiss that right now. That is what is keeping this a 1-0 ball game. That was a great opportunity for Cairo, who have had several in the 20 minutes that passed so far. Jeeves with a free kick, corner kick in, and finding Aspilicueta once again down off the crossbar. Not so kind this time to Lua, and that is 2-0 Cairo. Yeah, Cairo just able to find the right man at the right time there, in particular, finding that big old head of Aspilicueta. And Aspilicueta just so good at scoring the ball. Now ball onto the right-hand side again for Cairo, looking to bring that ball back into play. Cross finding Astroqueta, but Lulo able to make the save this time, or rather not having to rely on the crossbar to bounce the right way. 30 minutes now for Cairo City, and the ball goes to Jeepskin. Astroqueta on it, holding a little deeper. He's playing in the, I think, attacking midfield position, so impressive 2 goals from him off those set pieces today. He's looking for his hat trick for sure, I'm sure. I think Astroqueta may have the most hat tricks in the league, though Torres now looking to score on the opportunity. Clean on through, and Lualua is able to make the save. Lualua is the Kazenga Lualua is the English goalkeeper, 6'3", averaging 1 goal a match. Actually, nope, that's inaccurate. That was a while ago. Has since been scored on a bunch, though not entirely to their fault. Ball is hoofed down the field now and turned over to Cairo City, looking to restart their possession. Astroqueta dropping deeper now into that midfield. Jeeps playing in on that fullback position. Jeeps cutting in, finding free kick, though free kick finding the foot of Valor, and that does go out. Corner now for Cairo and Jeeps to take again. They have been dangerous here, and Doug will put that back out, and we'll have another try. Jeeps taking again, and Toastman, there it is! Set pieces are the answer for Cairo City. 3, 4, I think like 5 or 6. So they've got a really good efficiency rating right now. But wow, Toast just jumps in front of 2 Kaapstad defenders and powers that home. Congratulations to Powdered Toast, the American defender. Jeeves now with an opportunity, and skies that past Lualua. Lualua probably a little fortunate there, didn't look too much ready for that opportunity, though Jeeves with another chance to put a corner in here, and wow, that rings off the crossbar. Another chance goes begging here for Cairo, and another off the inside of the bar now. Free kick with a free kick here, and that will be bounced off the wall, looking to go short side. Unable to do that, though plays in Hood, and that will win a free kick as Hood was offside there. It has been a aggressively good half for Cairo City. Despite having 40% possession, they have had all of the opportunities on and off the ball. On the other side of the pitch, Kaapstad have held the ball well, not done much with it. They haven't had any luck up top with any of their 3 targets, I'll be honest. They haven't found any way to progress the ball other than up the field, and that has not worked well for them today. Subs to come in now, and we'll see what changes are brought. I think there may be a sub coming in for Cairo, I'm not quite sure. And definitely a sub coming in. No subs for either team. Interesting. Kaapstad with the ball now. And Kaapstad looking to have a much better half. There are away goals in this cup. I have not explained our cup rules yet. I apologize. So, in the SSL Cup, it is a 2-legged affair. That means these teams will be playing each other twice, once home and once away for both sides. Currently, Cairo are at home and Kaapstad are at away. An away goal is a goal scored by an away team. Should these 2 teams be equal on aggregate at the end of 2 matches, the team with the most away goals, or the most goals scored while away, will win. If that is tied, then we will go to extra time. Unfortunately, it doesn't look very likely, as that is a header by Arnold Helmsted, and I'm sure I butchered that, but I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. 56.5 minutes pass. Cairo City up 4-0, and it's all off these set piece opportunities. Wow, Aspilicueta, the once again the spark behind that. Initially put that on net, and Lulu was able to make the save, though the rebound just finds the head of the right man, and that goes in the back. Cairo up 4-0. Free kicks down the right-hand side now. Calvatore back into the middle, finding Jeeves crashing in. Jeeves with a good chance. Lulu does turn that around their post. So Jeeves take a corner now. So dangerous off these. And at that time, Camavinga able to clear the ball. Caapstad have not had any shots on net today. It's not been much of a day for almost the Heretic to remember. It's been a rather boring one, that is. Bjorktas with the ball, and Calvatore cycling to Toastman. Toastman having scored earlier in this match off that set piece. Bjorktas with the ball now on that right-hand side, looking for a cross in, and Torres very nearly put that into the bottom corner, just inches wide, though I think Lua had that covered. G to take on the corner here, and that is turned out. And Toastman with the ball here, and Camavinga to take the throw in for Caapstad. Caapstad looking for one. Honestly, it'll be hard to win 3-0 against the Division 1 team, Cairo City, at home, but it'll be better than trying to do 4. Cruces with the ball on that right-hand side for Caapstad. Gordon in the center now, cycling back all the way to Camavinga. And that is a foul. Advantage being played, I think. Gordon with a chance. Cycles all the way back to Cruces on that right-hand side, who holds it up. Unfortunate decision. That's a header by Gordon, and Heretic is all over that. First chance of the match for Caapstad, and that didn't look great. Lamp with the opportunity to perhaps push the ball off Toastman, though Toastman able to recover on that potential blunder. Finding Aspilicueta, who drops all the way deeper into the midfield here. Free kick on now, and will find a cross. Nope, Helmsted finds a cross himself, and that is cleared. A chance to turn for Caapstad, though they turn it over in the midfield. Free kick with the ball deep. Unable to find Aspilicueta, and that is cleared. Caapstad just kind of content to clear the ball. I'm not quite sure why. Though they will be punished absolutely immediately. That's a brilliant cross by Arnold to Helmsted. What a game for him. And Franco Torres able to score a goal this game. I think he scored one earlier. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember if he did. But able to score one there. Maybe a contentious header. Could have hit his shoulder. I'm not quite sure. But that does beat Lua pretty cleanly into the corner. And Heretic able to make a save there, and I think that was another. Larson was denied on what would have been a really good goal. They're saying it hit the crossbar too, so perhaps Heretic able to get a piece of that, and that will eventually hit the bar. A little bit of dangerous possession play here for Cairo. They're boldly passing it around the Caapstad players. I don't know if they remember what happened against Tokyo, but but I'm sure they'll try to avoid another giveaway to the opposing striker. 87 minutes past now, and Cairo City are up 5-0, commanding possession. They can probably just sit back here, but I believe they are lined up in a 4-1-4-1, so that's not exactly what they do. Let's see if they can press the ball off here. Caapstad, like I said, just kind of sitting on the ball. I don't know why they're content to take a 5-0 here. They've got a lot of work to do when they go home. Larson finding Gordon now, perhaps an opportunity here for Caapstad. Larson with a deep chance, and Heretic was able to make the save. Toastman plays it back to him, and able to clear now. Helmsted up the other side on the right hand side with a cross in now, and that is cleared by Cruces. for the throw-in for Cairo. 30 seconds here to play. Cairo City could be looking for another, but I do hope that they choose to draw it out. You know, a free kick with a deep opportunity here, and that's likely going to be the ball game. Yep, there it is. So a really good game overall by Cairo City. They have really proved themselves the better of two teams here. Kaapstad able to maintain possession, really the only battle that they won today. They were more accurate in their passing, but it doesn't say much when you don't score or win. So unfortunate for Kaapstad there. They'll have a lot of work to do in leg two. But we're moving on now. We're going to be watching Hollywood take on Montreal United. A bit of a old matchup. Montreal and Hollywood are not strangers to the one another. Montreal United having been in that top flight before the split, one of the original teams before the move to relegation and promotion. Hollywood having played them quite a number of times. Though both teams in different divisions. Hollywood City in the top, currently sitting at second place, I believe, after a really good win. On the other side of the pitch is Montreal United. They are in Division 2 and in a bit of a rebuild. Hunter Jones exploits that immediately and sends the ball past. Stop shots. Can't stop shots. Cannot stop that shot. And Tiki Taka able to score on the play here. Actually, sorry, that's Hunter Jones. Hunter Jones with a brilliantly placed shot. And Hollywood playing with the asymmetric 4-3-3 with the I can't call it a 4-3-3 narrow anymore. They have their two strikers up front and then Jones on that right hand side. Though as you can see, Jones cuts in quite often, so finds himself on the end of those opportunities very, very often. Papastathopoulos going back the other way here for Montreal, and that ball is put over top of the net. Good chance for Montreal now, though I can't say they are going to be liking the results of this match. Liking. Hollywood are a very, very good team. They are, I think, 1 point off from the top of the first division. Montreal themselves are a good team, but I believe they are coming off a tie to, I want to say, Sao Paulo, or a loss. One of the two, I can't remember exactly. Loudjet with the ball to Rashford now, and Rashford finding Jones once again. Jones with a chance, perhaps a shot, and there it is. Lexington able to make the block and able to hold Jones off the ball. Hollywood have not held the most possession this game. Montreal have done a really good job of holding them back. Montreal playing in a more defensive formation. They're playing in a bit of a 3-4-3. They have a 3-4-3 form style. They have those three strikers up top, though they have one defensive midfielder and one regular midfielder alongside their wingbacks here. Playing with a 3 at the back here, hoping to equal up to Hollywood's firing power, though it's clear that that effort on the right-hand side there by Jones be a little bit wider is paying off. It's a bit of a mismatch every now and then, and you have possible crashing up and down that field, so it becomes a bit of a 1v2, though Tiki Taka able to find himself some space in front. Lexington just a little too far to mark him there, and he puts a shot around the net, unfortunate. Hollywood have done a good job of fighting back in the first half here, possession-wise, and look better on the ball so far, but that is to be expected. Corner comes in, and Montreal do clear, though Possible does hold on here, and Rashford looking for a long shot, unable to find a opening. Able to find Yarrow, though. Yarrow, the center back, not typically involved in play up there because he is recovering from the corner. And Rashford now able to press and put pressure on that ball, and Montreal not really able to figure out what to do too much here. A little bit of passing play in between, and eventually stop shots was gonna turn that over. Turn it over to Hunter Jones, who finds Ricky Bobby, but I think that's gonna be called offside. Holy smokes. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Ricky Bobby absolutely offside there. What a blessing in disguise that has been for Montreal. That would have been a absolute disaster for them. I'm hoping they learn from that. Possible able to muscle off the ball here, and Jones will drive it down the right hand side before playing a ball pass back to Rashford. Possible driving down that right hand side, finds Jones cutting in. Jones able to put the cross over, but Pedersen is able to cut that out for Montreal. Montreal playing really well defensively at the moment, though did turn it over earlier, so gets a little bit sweaty from time to time. Jones with a cross in, and Bobby able to put the header on, but over the net. It doesn't happen too much for Ricky Bobby, so expect the next opportunity to go in. That means Hollywood cannot allow too many chances on that right-hand side there, and Papastathopoulos getting the message, intercepting that pass, and Montreal will look to counter here. Ball down the right-hand side here for Montreal, and playing a little 1-2 here with Mathieu, and it's looking like Montreal are getting into that same issue. They're getting stuck on these short passes. They're unable to find any space. Pedersen able to find a little bit of space, but not able to progress the ball very much. Just this painful crawl up the field. Justice now on the receiving end of a longer pass into the box, and it's likely we'll see Montreal try to work themselves into that box. Biscuit with a deeper shot now. Clean look at the net, and there we go. First shot on the net for Montreal, and a lot of that is due to because of how long it took them to get there. And Hollywood showing us exactly why they don't need any time to be efficient. They take 1, 2, 3 touches into the back of the net, and Miko Rashford scored, I think, his first or second of the game season. I'm not quite sure. First of the competition for sure, and that's off a beautiful volley. What a shot by Rashford. Can't blame the goalie there. That was just off the inside of the post. No chance for him. And it's a 2-0 lead for Hollywood headed into the second half. A 2-0 away goal lead. Remember, we are playing in our cup format, so away goals do matter. There will be a second game between these two teams, in which Hollywood will be the home team. So, oh boy, that is going to be rough if Montreal cannot find at least one goal back in this game. On the other side of the field, I'm sure Hollywood will be pleased to be up 2-0 away from home, but I do think that Hollywood only have one gear as well, and that is go. So expect them to score maybe one or two more. Gerard with the ball down deep now and finding Jones. Nope, finding Williams, and Montreal will be able to cut that out this time. Clearing the ball and possible to restart on the throw-in. Taka with the take and able to find possible with the header, but actually beat out by Mathieu. And Gerard will put a cross off the foot of Pedersen, so out for the corner here. Let's see if Montreal are any better on the corners than Cairo. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they are, as that one bounces out. And that is an indirect free kick as Tiki Taka handles the ball inside the box, and Montreal escape once again. Papastathopoulos able to push the ball off Taka, though Jones able to recover immediately. Taka now with the ball playing in. Ricky Bobby, a little bit of a 1-2 play there. Rashford with the shot. That just curls outside of the bar. Brilliant chance by Miko Rashford, looking for his second of the match here. Tim Possible with the ball here on the right-hand side, cycling it back to Rashford. Rashford's been involved in play all day today. Bobby with the header off the, I think, head of Lexington, just a little too far down, and Siege able to pick that up for Hollywood. All the way back to Scott Sterling. Scott Sterling's not a name I've had to mention very much today. Not too much work there for the American 6'6" goalkeeper. It is worth noting Hollywood are Cup legends, having made the final a number of times. Tiki Taka was clean on through though, able to allow Mathieu to catch up to him and block his shot. Possible with a chance from wide, and Stop Shot's able to direct that over. Montreal have played well defensively so far, but Hollywood are a lot, and proving it so far. Though I think it's been at the expense of their offense. Despite having 3 strikers, they haven't generated very much today, and Hollywood have shown Montreal how to get it done, and Ricky Bobby puts away that one there. Originally a lost header by Bobby to Mathieu, but Gerard able to play loud drop on him 1-2, and Bobby just there to put that away. Really a tap in for Bobby, but the tap ins are just as necessary as the long bombs, and that is a 3rd goal for Hollywood. It is not looking good for Montreal now. They are not in the formation to punish this, and if they don't get a goal here, they are going to have a really hard time going over to Hollywood. Lexington able to put the free kick in, but Biscuit drills the shot off Taka. Now going back the other way, able to recover off a turnover, his own turnover, playing in Ricky Bobby here. Now Gerard finding Loudrop in the middle, and Rashford plays a deep pass to absolutely no one. Unfortunate for Gerard. I think he was looking, well, he was definitely looking for Gerard. Gerard just wasn't there, and yeah. It was a good pass otherwise, but 80 plus minutes now, and it's not looking good for Montreal. Any last gas opportunity here for them? Nope, time ticking away. Perhaps 30 seconds here, and uh-oh. Hollywood with the pickup on the turnover here. Gerard down the left-hand side here for Hollywood, pushing all day and able to get the better of Peterson a number of times, though Montreal able to intercept here. Pinot Noir. Pedersen down the right-hand side. Mathieu Carbone playing a 1-2 for Pedersen, and the referee will blow time. That's an odd place to choose to play the clock appropriately, referee. We've seen so many times where the referee just doesn't care and lets that opportunity play out. Not this time. Montreal get called on the play there, and that is the end of the ball game. 3-0 for Hollywood FC. 3-0 away goal. So Montreal really have their work cut out for them when they go to visit Hollywood. Though up next, we do have a rematch here of Inter London and Buenos Aires. This is our first Div 2 particulate game. These two teams played in the last match day, actually. Inter London got thumped 4-0. They'll be looking to... Excuse me. Inter London will be looking to come back here. They'll be lined up in a 4-3-3. On the other side of the pitch, Buenos Aires will be driving down now Governo and lined up in a 4-3-3 of their own, except their 4-3-3 features no defensive midfielder. London with the ball down the left-hand side, Jerry driving out wide, able to find a cross in, though unable to find Aloisi. Jerry to take the corner here for Inter London and puts the ball in, though that is able to be cleared out by Buenos Aires. Jerry does put that way over the net, unfortunately. Excuse me, my throat is doing weird things to me today. Gorkov to take for Buenos Aires on the corner here, and they were really good on their corners. On the last time they met up with Inter London, I think they scored a couple off them. And looking to capitalize here on the possession of play off the corner, though will pass all the way back to Checker. Luigi not quite quick enough to press the ball off there. Clapham playing the ball back to down now, and Millar already on a yellow card. And the Gavin Millar special. Down, I'll have to check the intermission report to see when Millar got that yellow card. The earlier the better, I suppose. Ball over to Yates on the left-hand side here. Governo in the middle of the field, and he will tuck that home, though they are appealing for offside, and they get it. What we won't get, though, is a replay of that. Wow! I would have loved to see that. That didn't look offside to me. I thought that was on, though. Van der Sloot does find Governor for another chance here. Dives in a lot, does dive in a lot, and dives in to block that shot. Buenos Aires able to get a ton of pressure onto the net, though haven't had a real shot on the net yet that's counted. Though, as we've seen, they can be oh so clinical. Last match they had, I think, 4 shots and 4 goals, and that is how the match started there, before they went on to have a few more in the game. Yates past Megamind now, and that goes way over the net. Fortunate for Inter London to not get punished on that there. Unfortunate for Mind to be beat so cleanly. Jerry onto the corner, and Checker on that far post does clear the ball. Unfortunate for Aloisi for not to not put that into the net, and Inter London notably have yet to score this season. Mind with a shot from the midfield just outside the box and unable to put that past Yoshioka down. Bundia now finding Imotali. Imotali finds the foot of an Inter London defender, and once again blocked on the shot by Tally there, and but Muffin does recover for Inter London. Buenos Aires have looked very good off those set pieces. I mentioned it earlier, they had scored a couple on the game prior. They haven't today. Yore does recover off the interception and immediately turns it over himself. Megamind does find a ball up to the striker, though that is lost out and well defended by dives in a lot. Yates have commanded the field from that left side today and continues to do so there. And Inter London turn it over in a bad position. Tally clean on through on net, though. Tony Yeboah able to come out and meet Tally for the save. Perhaps one last quarter in the half here. Gorkov to take for Buenos Aires, and that is cleared by London. Perhaps we will get a whistle. Che Guevara takes the possession, and we do get a whistle. So, through 45 minutes, it is 0-0, probably to Inter London's luck. They have not looked good offensively, despite having more shots in the general, on the net. The opportunities for Buenos Aires have looked very, very good. I believe we will be getting a sub. Well, I know we're getting a sub because I'm the person who told them to sub them. I think it is Matt Letitia coming in for Nathan. Sorry, it is Letitia coming in for Aloisi. So the strikers are switching. Letitia has not had a great season for Inter London so far. Well, clearly, as Inter London has not yet scored so far this season, but likely looking for their first goal today. They are playing at home, so in front of a hometown crowd who have not had much to cheer for in the last season and a half. Really, ever since winning the title. Ruma playing on that left-hand side here, able to find Yore, though eventually offside. Yep. That is what not being rated at left back would do for you. Claflin now finding Megamind. Megamind playing at right back position, able to find Letitia dropping in. Yore with a deep shot, clean on through and scotch that ball. Unfortunate for Kiyoshi Oakdown. Well, fortunate for Kiyoshi Oakdown doesn't have to see that shot onto the net. The Inter London have had numerous opportunities like that with their 60% possession, but have not been able to make any real opportunity of it. And Buenos Aires now with a rare possession play and playing it quite short. Knight now playing it to the left-hand side, able to hold off Muffin. Muffin not known for his offensive prowess, so I'm not surprised. Though Jerry does press onto the ball here, and they are able to find a pass on through to Governo. Governo with a clean shot on Yeboah, and Yeboah just drives that away from him. Great save by Tony and a really quick passage of pass by Buenos Aires. Really direct dagger to Inter London there, and on the corner, able to make the save again is Tony Yeboah. Yeboah playing really well for Inter London and just being in the right place, right time to force the ball into or out or around. Just able to keep it out of the net. It's been a force field, and I may have jinxed him here. No, dives into luck, clears it off the line! I think that's the second time that's happened to Imotali 2 in 2 games. That is so unfortunate. I swear I remember seeing that exact play last game. Deja vu. Imotali must be absolutely furious. I know I would. A Knight one down the left-hand side. Buenos Aires perhaps looking for one last opportunity for a away goal. And that is drilled down the field by Megamind, and that is it. That is the game. A rather boring 0-0 at the end of it, but a thrilling match. Dives in a lot, earning his 8.0, saving the game for Inter London at the death of it. On the other side of the field, Kiyoshi Oakdown himself playing a brilliant role in keeping Inter London off the score sheet. Yet again. I don't even remember when the last game we scored was. Moving on. We have up next Sydney City taking on Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo, apologies. Now, Sao Paulo have yet to win a game this year. And Sydney City have a goal difference of something of like +9, +12. That should give you an idea of how I expect this game to go, but perhaps Sao Paulo can make that difference. Playing in a 4-3-3 today, we will see if they are able to impress upon Sydney what they haven't done so far this season, and that is an offense. Dustin Fitz on the left-hand side here, dribbling, unable to beat out Liang Kai. Liang Kai, the I think left-handed forward for Sydney City and former Inter London player, not known for his defensive prowess. Actually, he's playing on the right-hand side this game. And not known for his defensive prowess, like I said, but able to push a player off there. Though Sao Paulo are able to recover on the ensuing possession here, Garcia down the right-hand side now, Lediver able to beat out Pecora for a little bit of space, but Pecora is right behind him. Sydney City playing in these beautiful pink away jerseys. And Newman does find 2 shots on the net, one finding the foot of athlete, the other finding the hands of certified problem. Able to make the save there. City, I believe, yet to lose this season, so going to be hard-pressed to keep that true. Havoc with a clean shot on net, though unable to challenge Adam Rage. And yeah, there we go. Thank you. They caught it. Sao Paulo, the newer team, so the camera settings not been changed for them yet. So I'll need to post that reminder for the Simmers, I think, later this evening. But Sydney City playing in the 4-1-4-1, which is why Liang Kai is on that right-hand side. Playing with Tim Possible on that left-hand side for a little bit of whip there on both from both players. 0-44 at the top of this formation. Has in the past had very, very good scoring records in the cup. We will see if he can keep it up this year. Sao Paulo now with a chance from deep, and Antivieri able to put that header on net. Possible turns that over. All right, ball is put in onto the corner here. Newman able to get onto it, but eventually will take a bounce. Basevic will make a tackle from behind there and does cleanly get the ball off Havoc. So risky move by Sao Paulo there, but paying off. They have maintained about 62% possession through 25 minutes so far. Havoc with another look, and this time drills him into the corner of the net. George Costanza on the field with a knock, able to provide Havoc with that chance, but really just throwing that in and finding him on the pass. Havoc able to be, I think, 1, 2, 3 looking defenders and just curls that into the corner pass out of range. What would have looked like a harmless shot just curls into the corner of the net, bottom corner that is, and Sydney up 1-0. Away goals, like I have mentioned earlier in this game, in this commentary, do matter. So Sydney City taking a 1-0 away goal lead against Sao Paulo. Now, this is another opportunity to compare the two divisions. Division 1 Team Sydney here and Sao Paulo Division 2 Team 0-44 making a blunder of that opportunity. That normally is a gift for 44, though it is customary for him to miss 1 or 2 every match, so perhaps that being the one. We will see him score later on today. 35 minutes have passed now, and Sao Paulo have done a really good job of holding Sydney City to only 1 goal. Ball is hoofed up the field, though Costanza is able to pick up that and wins the ball back for Sydney City. 0-44 on the volley there, unable to put that onto the net. I think that was a foot of mayhem that got in the way, and Nessie able to take the corner here for Sydney. Nessie puts the ball in, and 44 does get ahead to that, but unable to direct that to the net. Mayhem now playing the ball back and forth a little bit. Sydney City playing with a really high press. It's interesting to see Sao Paulo try to play themselves out of this. I would not. Because of that. Another turnover here for Sydney City. Possible in, and Rage able to make the save. Turns out around his post. Near side opportunity for Possible. And Nessie with the corner now. Ball is in and losing out to England. Though Hokovo able to pick it up on the ensuing recovery. Sydney City don't make too much of that possession, I presume. Though Nessie able to take the corner yet again, 41st minute here and now. And Sao Paulo do win off on the corner there. Sydney City able to recover him. For as much possession as we've seen Sydney City have, they only are rated at 43 on the statistic marker, so that does mean Sao Paulo have had more of the ball, though it doesn't look like very much of that. Able to put another opportunity on the net is possible, and that is a save by Sao Paulo, who have been busy all day. 5 shots on net from Sydney City, though 11 in direction of the net. It has been a bit of a counter-attacking goal fest, I want to say. It would be nice. Well, I don't want to complicate anybody's lives, but I would love to see eventually a heat map of where Sao Paulo's possession was. Because I'm suspecting this is more of a situation where Sydney City are just allowing Sao Paulo time on the ball in their half, but as soon as they progress the ball, they push and press in, and that's the end of that. Which is why they're getting so many opportunities. We'll see. I might check it out. Changes coming in for Sao Paulo and Sydney City here. Sherman Jacques coming in for Nessie, and I believe Malachi Black coming in for Yusada Pekora. That was a change that they made last game as well. Worked out for them very, very well. On the other side of the pitch, we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic coming out for Bigos Jeff Newman. Tim Possible down the left-hand side here with a cross in. Hulkavoto finding that for, wow. Able beat Dysovic for that. Not sure how. Outworked him, I think. Garcia, actually, no, Ibrahimovic came into the game, I think, for Newman. Newman subbed out. Ladiver now with a, wow, deep cross to Iodele. Iodele puts that in the direction net, though Xhaka able to get to it. And wow, that was cleared. That was mayhem. I don't know exactly what happened there. Xhaka playing on the inverted wingback position. Okay. Iodele with a deep free kick, able to put that onto the net from about 30 yards out. Turning that around the post, keeping that out, and a shutout on for Sydney. Now, Sydney able to get a passage of play here. Possible driving down the left-hand side. We've seen it before. We haven't seen it work too well, but it's worked in getting the ball into the box. Costanza puts that onto the net, and wow, Sao Paulo restart play. Ibrahimovic able to force a turnover deep for Sydney City, and goes the other way for Sao Paulo. Now Iodele with a shot blocked by Athlete. Recovered by Ibrahimovic, and Garcia with a shot, and that is a save by Possible. Free kick is given as that is offside anyway. Wow. Sao Paulo really coming back with a roar in the second half here. They look arguably even, if not better, than Sydney City offensively at the moment. Black playing Costanza in, and that shot is blocked by England. And 44 has not had very much space this game. Though 70 minutes past now, Sao Paulo maintaining about 55% possession, just a bit of a lead there. And Adam Rage now with the ball on to Mayhem. Fred up top, and that will be played to Freddie. So Fred turning the ball over to Freddie, and Black with the ball down deep will play it all the way back to Certified Problem Athlete to pick that up and play that to a charging Costanza. Costanza puts that shot on. He's had a knock of some sort, so I'm not sure if that is contributing to his injury there, or to his shooting opportunity. Xhaka with a chance, and Rage able to make the save. Xhaka put that perfectly on, but Adam Rage wise to the opportunity, punches that out. Freddie with the recovery on the set-piece play, I think there. 44 able to bring that out wide. Ladiver with a dangerous-looking lunge. Fred able to pick up on the unlucky pass. I don't know, unlucky is probably a bad verbiage for that, but Iodele with a, well, it was a bad pass it was. That one was a bad opportunity. What that was not a bad pass. 44 cannot get around Adam Rage, and Adam Rage able to turn that around. That doesn't quite go out. 44 did recover, but that is eventually put out by a Sao Paulo defender. Possible with the corner in, and that's a goal kick from a strange-looking header from Liang Kai. Sydney City have looked the more aggressive of two teams, but I don't know if they've looked the better of two teams. Sao Paulo has looked really good at times, though Sydney City looking for the second there, though Rage really good on the day, able to make another save off Tim Possible. Tim Possible with the corner here, just looking for a little bit of time, and does eventually put that in, though Ibrahimovic will recover, perhaps going the other way here, holding it up, and eventually will turn that off to marauding Possible. Xhaka with the ball here, and finding Liang Kai. Black with a deep chip, and turns that over to Ladiver. Goes the other way for Sao Paulo, and that's the end of the game. Wow, that went real quick. Fireworks from both sides. Neither team really able to beat their respective keepers. Problem with a 7.6. Rage with a 7.6. Actually, Possible, I think, on a 7.5. Nope, 7.6. It was a incredible game from those men between these sticks, and arguably Sydney City a little unfortunate not to have a goal or another, and Sao Paulo unfortunate to not have a goal of their own. They will, I believe, return home down 1-0. Nope, nope. They're going away to Sydney City down 1-0, so that's going to be tough. But not as difficult as our next game. We have a Athenai FC playing AS Peri, playing in AS Peri. And why this will be difficult is both teams are known to play rather defensively. So I suspect this will be a difficult game for both teams to break down the opposition while really just holding on to their own ball. I suspect we're just gonna see a lot of blank possession play. I mean, I'm playing in a 4-2-3-1, so they do have some more aggressive options. They have some players out wide. AS Paris are in a 4-1-4-1 with only the striker up top. They have no attacking midfield players. They have the two defensive, I think, wingers on the midfield right, midfield left. So very, very defensive formation. This is also known as a 4-5-1. So I think this is a holdover from, I want to say, the last match in which they played Hollywood, which would make sense, but likely opting not to change to maintain some sort of cohesive formality. I don't know. I don't. I genuinely don't. Perhaps we will find out after the game from Steve, but Esperi will look to drive up the field here. Perhaps a rare opportunity against the Athenai defense. Athenai very stingy, and Pelletier with a shot from very, very deep. That was nowhere near the net. Athenai, like I said, known to be stingy about opportunities, so Pelletier having the pressure on there to take whatever he could, whatever they could, I apologize, and Barflett able to make that save there off the header on the corner, and Alistar down the left-hand side for AS Peri on the counter now, and plays it all the way back to Sparkle. And that really takes the pressure off Athenai now. AS Peri kind of probing for a gap. Does find Leo Papadopoulos on the cross. There's Brzezinski and Anderson able to make the save. That is Danish goalkeeper Yannick Anderson. And Gintonic now for Athenai dribbling down the left-hand side. Will he find the cross? I do not believe so. He finds Zorker instead, and Zorker finds Lebovic marauding down the far post. Just a little too far. That does go onto the outside of the net. Brzezinski now finding Pelletier on the right-hand side for AS Paris, who will find a cross of their own. Oak with a clean look at the net, and Anderson able to cover. Anderson able to get to that there, and Athenai will have an opportunity from deep now. Ramirez will pick the ball up on that left-hand side, looking for space, looking for any sort of way to progress the ball up the field safely, like a surgeon, methodically probing the defense of Athenai, of Paris. Ball finds its way to Fisher now as they get sick of playing that two triangle drill. And Lebovic is able to get a header onto the net eventually. So that does come out to something for Athenai. That wasn't an entirely pointless passage of play at all. Nope. Ball all the way down to Washburn, who will eventually find Peter Oak on a bounce. Oh no! Leo Papadopoulos takes too long. Stojevic's all over him and unable to put that into the empty net. It's very ruining their chance there, but Stojovic all over Papadopoulos. There was no way he was going to beat that man. Stojovic is, I believe, Stojakovic, the Serbian forward defensive center back, 6'5". Pelice now passing back and forth to Peter Oak. Is Perry playing a little bit of aggressive possession play up the center of the pitch now, exploiting those wide areas. Does look like there is some sort of overload and some sort of overlap there. Cortez decides to take that opportunity for themselves instead of playing Brzezinski in. Now Oak with another good look on the edge of the box, and that does not go to his way. Ball is played forward now by Anderson and able to be recovered by AS Perry. Alistair picking it up on the left-hand side now, Peter Oak. And all the way down to Sparkle. Pelice does find the pass, and Cortez once again taking that corner. Papastatopoulos able to shrug off a powerful challenge, and Athenai go the other way. Fisher now on the left-hand side for Athenai, finding Yorker. Yorker cutting in, and Fisher now on the cross, unable to find Lavovic as he has so many times in the past, and AS Perry go the other way again. Ramirez does recover for Athenai, and that ends a rather dramatic passage of play for both sides. AS Perry, through 35 minutes of play, have had 65% possession of the ball. So Athenai just kind of content to let them sit on it, and Lin does make that sliding challenge to clear the ball. Brave by Lind, as we've seen him victimized by the referee for making innocent-looking challenges like that. Innocent-looking challenges in general, and decides to make a rather bold attempt there. Yorker on the corner now, in for Athenai, and unable to find the back of the net is a crashing Lind. And Bartlett is happy to see that go wide, because that had some absolute power to it. Sparkle on that left-hand side here, finding the ball over back into the midfield. Horvat is going to play that all the way back. And just a little bit of possession play now, finding in Pelice cutting in on that right-hand side. Alistair now on the left again for AS Perry. And cross in Pelice from deep yet again, and does not find the top corner of the net. Instead, we'll find that out. 45 and a bit minutes now, and we are into halftime. Through 45 minutes, AS Perry have looked the better of two teams, arguably, with the 9 shots on net, 2 on target, and 61% possession. But if we look at opportunities and quality, Athenai have definitely had the better of them. They've had the 3 shots on net, and they have looked good. On the other side now, we have AS Perry starting off play in the second half. I don't believe they had any subs come in. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Athenai had no subs either. So it should be a good chance for both teams to see if this can go either way. Brzezinski with the corner here now, and the AS Perry are cleared by Athenai. Though they do hang on to the ball. Cortez on the right-hand side does play it back, and that is the end of that highlight. Now, with Athenai on the corner here, they've looked dangerous at least so far, and Lavovic has been all over the pitch, and his head has been on top of everything. So, able to get that in general, but unable to put that on net, and Perry will go the other way now on the ensuing possession. Yarvala with the pass over to Sparkle, just probing again. AS Perry really content to just kind of sit on the ball today. Like I said, both teams playing very defensive formations, so it doesn't surprise me that they're just letting things happen. Stojovic! No! With a diving challenge, and that is an immediate penalty. I thought that looked kind of clean, but that also looked like it took out Papadopoulos' knees. Papadopoulos will take his revenge and slap that penalty home past Anderson, and that is AS Perry up 1-0 at home. I wish we got to see the inciting penalty incident again, because that was a hard challenge by Stojakovic, but I thought that looked clean. Sparkle with the ball to the midfielder Horvat here, really cycling possession well, probing, looking for opportunities for deep runners, and we've seen it before. Here is Peter Oak finding Pelletier, and that goes over the net. So that is how AS Paris have played so far this match. They have really held it a little bit further deep, cycled the ball between themselves until the opportunity opens up and finds the open man. It has worked in this one instance against Athenai. We'll see if it continues to work. Athenai now, pressure is on for them to score, to at least equalize and get the away goal lead. But by the same token, they could likely also just sit back and wait until they go home. Alistair to recover for AS Paris now, and dribbling all the way across the pitch, finding Cortez on that right-hand side. Cortez plays in Brzezinski, crashing down the right, and Cortez cutting in now, and ball is put onto the net. I think it was a fingertip save by Anderson. There it is, and Brzezinski to take the corner to verify that. That is eventually cleared by Athenai, though AS Paris recovering once again. Peter Oak playing 1-2 with Yarvala here, looking for a little bit of space, neither of them able to find it, and that'll be the end of that. Now, Gintonic down the right-hand side for Athenai does lose out to a challenge, and Paris able to recover. Peter Oak now, Papadopoulos dropping a little bit deeper, Pelletier on the right, crashing further up. Alistair now on the left again. Horvat with a deep shot that goes, well, he got under it, and it goes up and over. Unfortunate for Horvat there. That was a good-looking opportunity. Gintonic and Yorker now on the throw-in. Fisher on the cut, and Fisher cutting in. Barflett with the fingertip save on a great opportunity for Athenai to tie. Now the ensuing corner for Yorker here. Yorker puts the corner in, and Washburn does clear that ball. So Stojakovic, the unfortunate giver of the earlier penalty, does play the ball in there, and uh-oh, that is an injury to Jeffrey Levert. Uh-oh. Surely Jeff King gets put in, right? Yes, thank you, Simmer. Yay! We had a good sim change. And Jeff King does come into the game in the 85th minute. We will see if he can make the difference here for Athenai. Jaeger with the ball on the Bojovic, unable to get the pass there. Alistair crashing down the left-hand side, receiving the cross from Isabel Cortez. Cortez back to Pelletier. Pelletier with a shot, and Anderson turns that around, though that does not bounce out. Apologies, I don't think it was Pelletier it was Pelletier with the shot. It was not Cortez with that pass. But 94 minutes into our game here, Brzezinski with the ball for AS Paris. One last chance for them, maybe, or one last chance for Athenai. We'll see. Horvat does recover here, and Peter Oak does take one last touch, and that is the game. Referee does blow for full time, and AS Paris take a 1-0 win. Likely will be happy with that, considering they played it a 4-1 defensive, or a 4-5-1. Athenai likely feeling a little hard done by. They played really well today, other than that pen that was, in my opinion, a little contentious. They didn't find a way to score, and had a late injury to wrap it up. So that is going to be the end of our first leg of these games, I believe. Actually, I lied. Nope. We have one last matchup. It is Accra and Seoul. I was wondering why we still had so much time left on our recording. That is because we still have a game left to do. This is the, believe I want to say last matchup. But by this point, I can't tell. We're just going to keep casting until the video stops. Accra in Division 2 taking on Seoul here in Division 1, though I'll be brutally honest, have looked like a Division 2 team as of late. It has not been a good season for Seoul. They are currently, I think, 1-3, sitting near the bottom of the standings with 3 points, despite all their offseason acquisitions, really unable to put it together. Okocha here, a big part of that, though LaRoque does make a big save there for Accra FC. On the other side of the pitch, there is Accra FC, and they have had the opposite story. They have been the superstars of Division 1. I expected them to be, and they have absolutely delivered to. They just thumped their closest opposition, second place Kaapstad FC, 4 or 5-0 before coming into this game. On the other side, Seoul have lost 2-0, I believe. It was to Catalonia. Or, no, it was 2-0 to Sydney City. And, to be frank, have found it a little difficult to score lately. A lot of teams have found it a little difficult to score lately, including my own. Kong playing the ball to Lockyer now. Lockyer coming over from, I believe it was Sydney City a couple of seasons ago. Okocha playing the ball up to Noodle now. Noodle crashing down the left-hand side, fighting time. Mueller able to put the shot onto the net, though not unable to beat the defender there. Seoul playing a, I believe, 3-4-3. Yep. They are new playing a 3-4-3 with those wide attackers there, and Noodle and Clements. And Selleck attacking narrowly there, narrowly scoring, and brings that off the goal post. That is unfortunate for Accra. That was a great opportunity for them. Only 20 minutes into our game here, so perhaps we'll see another one for them later in our game, and Stella can score that one. Though time now with the cross, looking for Clements, unable to connect. Ansia does turn it over, and Clements shoots that over the bar. LaRoque unable to, able to cover that the entire way, but does not have to make a save. And wow, that was a messy turnover for Accra. I think it was Kofi Ansia, I don't know if Kofi's the captain of Answer, but that is the GM, KCB. King Kong able to pick up the corner here and looking for a man up top. Will end up playing it short over to time now, and Noodle with some space, likely going to be recipient of a pass. Nope, never mind. Time will just hang on to it and turn it over. Komuitu having a good game for Accra last out against Kaapstad, scoring 2 goals and likely looking to add to that tally today. Clements now playing a 1-2 here with McGurk. 2 very familiar players, and a coach trying to chip that over. Cheeky opportunity, but that does not go on the net, so perhaps a little bit wasteful there. Yeah, that's a second chance for Accra, and that goes harmlessly over the net. I probably would prefer to see that go on the net. I'd be yelling on the sideline if I was the coach right now. Seoul now looking for a chance of their own. Time down the left-hand side here with another cross in, and LaRoque able to get to the ensuing header by Clements, I believe. Not a great opportunity, but able to get to that nonetheless. Coleman now playing a bit of a cute little back heel pass. I'm not sure if I like to see my defenders doing that. Komoi to clean on through, beats Holmberg, but does not beat King Kong, is turned around the goalpost, and that was a good looking chance for Accra gone begging. Early Snips to take the corner here, and Mertz does cover well to clear on Selleck. 42 minutes past now, and Accra with another opportunity perhaps. Snips down deep, and able to play that over to Komuitu. Will turn that over to Montreal. Nope, that's Noodle on Seoul. Apologies. The green looks very similar to Montreal. Man on that right-hand side finds the corner in, unable to find the header of Noodle. And Mueller able to recover now. Clements playing a quick little tap to man. Will find the cross, and Noodle able to find a goal. K. Clements plays a brilliant cross to Noodle here, and Noodle is just in the right place, right time to rifle that home, really. I thought that was a strange little tap pass to Clements, but instead just dragged Ansa out of position and beats him on the ensuing play. Well done. And still take a 1-0 lead as we are drawing close to halftime here. Mueller with the ball, playing it all the way to Hjulmberg. And JJ Okocha suffering an injury. It looks like we may have to get a sub in for JJ Okocha. Oh no. Druid now with a chance going the other way. Accra showing no mercy, no time. And yeah, that is Kintage's play. Kofi Ansa will put that home, and JJ Okocha limps off the field. That if you don't know soccer, if you don't know football, that's what you call a dick move. And immediately we are shown the injury screen to confirm that JJ Okocha will not be returning to this game. Uh-oh. Seoul have no player sub for a striker, so at the top of that formation is a bot. Oh boy. 45 minutes to play, and honestly, Seoul probably just gonna look to hold this game out. They have the defensive prowess to do so. Looked leaky there, but that was shocking passage of play. Subs coming in, I believe, for, I want to say, Accra. Watch me be wrong. Yep, no subs in for Accra, it seems. So Accra playing in a 4-3-3. I think I mentioned it earlier, just saying it again to be safe. Yeah, it doesn't look like any subs coming in for Accra here. So Silvery Jude able to score that one for Accra, so continues his goal scoring fast. Clements able to put a free kick onto the net, does not turn that around, does not put that into the net. LaRoque able to get to that. That is the American goalkeeper, Luke LaRoque, standing in at 6'2". K. Clements now here, and man with a cross in is bounced off of Kofi Ansa. Man with a corner here for Seoul, and Mini Me is mini indeed. Not able to get to the header there. 55 minutes past now, and Accra holding a Division 1 team to a 1-1 draw at home. So at the moment, likely happy with the result. Rigamole with a chance on the chip corner, unable to put that into the net, or generally into the direction to threaten the net. Good opportunity though. Snooks down the left-hand side, does find Druid out wide, and Druid finding Homo Itu will put the ball all the way back to Corleone. Sinclair with a deep chance, and that wasn't too far from coming into the net. King Kong is going to be happy to see that go wide. 70 minutes past now, and like I said, Seoul likely happy just to sit on this. They're likely not going to be able to generate any or too much offense with that bot up top of their formation. It is not great. Wow, that is the entirety of this second half, just dripping away. Yeah. Wow, I think we're done. After a intense first half, we're not going to see very much of the second. Mueller takes a wild tackle to end the ball game, and that is the end of the ball game. Accra able to snag a draw at home against a Division 1 team, and quite frankly, looked very good on the day. They out-XG'd them, and they played very well. Seoul are back to the drawing board. It has not been a good run of form for them, and they will need, well, they have a 1-goal away goal lead at the moment, so they all they need to do is hold when they go home, and hopefully they will be able to do so. But until then, that has actually been the end of our match day. That's the end of our first leg here of this first round. Thank you for joining me. I've been your host, TVC, and until next time, good evening and good night.